Come with me on my most recent trip to Medellín, Colombia. Now, I was so excited because I did buy a GoPro for this trip. However, since I got it the day before I left, I wasn't able to set it up and use it properly. So for the first few videos, it's going to be on my phone, but it's all good. Here we are on our second day. We came to Comuna 13, which is a very popular, more of a local vibe here in Medellín. I would definitely tell you guys to make a trip out to this area. There are a lot of stores, as you can see. There will be a lot of people trying to sell you stuff, but that's just how it is. There is so much to take in. Like, there's so much art, and I love a local vibe. Look at Karol G. Look how pretty she looks. Like, I just love graffiti, and just anywhere, anytime I'm in a new city or place, I love to check out the local vibe, see what's really going on. We did take a tour, however, I will admit that the tour was not good at all, but there are plenty of tours you can take. You can book them on Viator or TripAdvisor, all that, and they will definitely be worth your time. Unfortunately, it was just not the best experience with us, but we still took it all in. I definitely did my vlogging. And this is such a cool museum. This is a very artsy city. If you have, well, this area, well, just in general, but anyway, this area is very artsy if you cannot tell already. Like I said before, I am a sucker for just art in general and graffiti and all that. So I was just really taking this all in. Look how pretty these paintings are. Like, I don't know how people could do this. They are extremely talented. What I will say is that there is a lot of history to be learned in this city, especially in this area. This actually used to be one of the most dangerous areas in Medellin, probably in all of Colombia, maybe in all the world. You know, just even like 20, 30 years ago, which was not that long ago. So to see it now thriving and that, you know, everybody's out and about in a good mood, like, you know, I wasn't there back in those days, but I can only imagine like the sense of fear that everybody was living in. And they really did a great job with turning the city around. There is a lot of beauty to take in, a lot of local art, and you know, the people are wonderful, and you know, they're always willing to help out and you know, give you a piece of their own history and their experience. And that's what I feel like this trip was really about. But yeah, here we are on our second day. That was our first or second day. I don't even know. Listen, the time's going. We came to the Mercado to do a fruit tour, which I was super excited about. This place was huge. I'm not going to lie, wasn't in the best areas, but we had a great tour guide. There she is. Oh my God, I forgot her name, but she was absolutely amazing. She was super sweet and knowledgeable about so much stuff, not just the fruit, but the history of the country. And here she is just showing us all these like weird, interesting fruit that we had like to try. And like this one, it smelled like smelly feet. Like that's what it's literally called. It had an interesting taste. I'm not sure if most people would like it, but if you're ever in Colombia, I would definitely do this fruit tour. Like, you know, you may not be like the biggest fruit connoisseur, but you will definitely learn a lot.
Can you all drink milk? It is a spoon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay? So in this case, that's the only thing that we are not going to try, okay? So we are going to start talking about this fruit, and yes, what I have in my hands is a complete fruit with skin and everything that has gotten ripe inside of this bag, okay? This fruit is called borojo, and as you can see, borojo has not always looked like this. It once looked green, hard, like a regular fruit. But after this fruit falls from the tree, we need to put it inside of a bag. Why? Well, if you see, when this fruit gets ripe, it becomes literally a jam or a jelly. So imagine having this open in your dinner table, not nice. You need the thing. Okay?
Like I said, she is extremely knowledgeable, and honestly, I didn't even know that there were this many fruits. I tried so many fruits on this tour, like, it was insane. So that's why I would highly recommend it. And who doesn't love good fruit? Anyway, now we are here watching the whole corn process. Obviously, this is not done by a machine. This is done by hand. So I was just so impressed. Like, these are some of the hardest workers I've ever seen. They do this day in and day out. It's a huge help to the local economy and just amazing. Here we are later in the night. We went to La Provenza, but of course you have to stop at one of the biggest club scenes that they have over there, and it was insane. There were so many clubs and bars, restaurants. We definitely didn't even get to go to even half of them. Not much of a club goer, but definitely put this on your list. We had a great time. And the next day, we were on for another adventure. Here, we were at the gravesite of Pablo Escobar and Griselda Blanco. I didn't record too much because some people I know feel the type of way, but nevertheless, this was a huge part of history, and it was just such a crazy, eerie feeling to be here at this cemetery. But definitely go on the Pablo Escobar tour. One other thing I will say about Colombia in general is that they love their malls. Every single mall that I went to here, I went to like 3 or 4. They were just huge and very clean and vibrant. And the Colombians just love to shop. So like all the malls were huge. They were like 4 or 5 levels. They have different like play areas for kids, a whole bunch of restaurants, everything. Realistically, definitely go check it out. Malls in Medellín will suit your purpose. And now here we are getting a tattoo. That's my friend Ash. We definitely had said before our trip that we wanted to get a tattoo done at some point, and now here we are. She's getting her fingers done. She's in a lot of pain, agony, and and I'm just chilling over here. They gave me a blanket because it was a little cold, and I was wearing a skirt, and you know, we don't want unmentionables coming out. Yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a tattoo in any country that you may visit. I just think it's part of bringing back a souvenir that's going to be on your body for the rest of your life. Like, why not? And shout out to Ash, because even though she is not a native Spanish speaker, she was definitely doing her thing this whole trip. So that's also another good thing, is that when you go to another country, you can definitely polish and perfect your foreign language skills, right? Like, why not? Okay, I'm going to shut up for a little bit so you can hear me talk. I mean, you know, the lines were one thing. I love it here. Hey.
Sí, pero sí creo que es más bueno diamond and blue. Más bueno porque es small.
¿Por qué tan chiquitita? Ay, qué bonita esa azul.
Sí, normalmente suelo usar como el tono que más se apegue como a la piel y sea más longevo, porque nuestra melanina es naranja. Y pues nosotros también, al ser morenos, necesitamos colores que perduren y sean mucho más fuertes, para que con el pasar de los años no se jueguen tanto.
Mira qué bonita.
Hello YouTube, my name is Spanishbarbiie and I am at a tattoo shop in Medellín.
Ay, no.
No te preocupes.
No, ella... Loca.
You wanted it.
No.
You wanted it.
Los dos somos locas. Porque queremos tatuajes. Tattoos, remember, tatuajes.
Nosotros también todo el tiempo. Es más,
Y,
si ustedes no hubieran llegado, yo me estaría tratando.
Sí, claro. Y ya voy a hacer otra más. Y no, mira, yo quiero, like you said, más, por favor. You wanted more, yeah. That's like más. No, I'm saying that you just said with your hands that you wanted more tattoos on your fingers. Yeah, that's what you were saying, right?
$12.50. I paid like $100 for this, and I paid 500 pesos for this, and
they
2
see you.
more.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, I can see myself.
Awesome, cool.
I feel like, hi YouTube.
I hate you so much. As good as it's gonna get for now. Anyway, just got my tattoo. It is bleeding and swollen like a motherfucker, but if you know about getting any tattoos, this is the process of it. But chilling now, obviously at the jacuzzi, right? Oh, this water feels so good. Definitely was a long day. I am so glad I was able to get all my equipment so I can use this damn camera right now that I'm recording on. It seems like it's gonna be easy to use. I hope that that's true, so I can put this together. I'm upset that I didn't get all my stuff together before I left for my trip. So I actually went to the mall today and I got the stand, I got the SD card. Okay, it turned off on me. I was like, what the fuck happened? I'm not sure. Listen, this is my first time using this camera like today. But I like it. It seems smooth. Anyway, I wish I had gotten all my stuff for the camera, but I went to the mall today, got it figured out, no problem. So yeah, I'm very fucking excited. Like I said, unfortunately, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about this content that I have on my phone. See if I'm gonna put it together with this one, with the footage from the GoPro, or I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So I guess you'll see, right? But I'm excited for tomorrow. I have 3 more days left here, but like technically 2, because like the last day you don't do anything, right? So I have been having the time of my life. I went to the Pablo Museum earlier today. That was the Pablo Escobar, obviously. That was very interesting. Yo, I'm figuring out this camera. But anyway, the tour today was very interesting. You learn a lot about some things I did know, some things I didn't know. So that was cool. I don't want to glorify it too much because I don't want to disrespect, you know, the country, my people, and, you know, anybody who's affected. But it is important to know your history, you know, good and bad and all that. So that being said, I'm glad I went to do that. I've been doing different things since I've been here. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Guatupé, a very, very famous like mountain, huge mountain that's about like 2 hours from here, maybe a little bit more. It's been talked about on every YouTube channel, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna show y'all one a little bit, the video of this beautiful view out here. But fit is nice, right? Fit is cute, fit is cute. I don't want to do too much on here, but let me see. I'm gonna figure this out one way or another. So yeah, I'll show y'all like, and the views that I have from upstairs from the room as well. But that's enough talking for today. I'm very tired. I still have stuff to do tonight. So in fact, I gotta attend to that. So tend to that, not attend. Anyway, so I will check back in with y'all tomorrow, and just stay tuned. I appreciate y'all for like being patient with me on this journey. Now I got a GoPro, so now I'm super excited to start recording again and be more consistent with it. So thank you so much. Hopefully you've been enjoying the video, the episode thus far, and I'll see you tomorrow. I swear I am desperately trying to figure out this camera. It kept turning off on me. So if anybody has any tips and tricks and you have a GoPro, please let me know. I am literally just trying my best. I couldn't even get the damn selfie stick to go on properly, and I was scared the camera was going to fall and drop in a million pieces. So anyway, here we are the next day. I came on this trip, this part of the trip by myself. Ashton wasn't feeling well. So we are going to the legendary Guatupé, which is a city that has a huge mountain. But first we stopped off on the tour bus, just getting some stuff, going to use the bathroom, you know, just catching the local vibe. Like I said, the llamas were so cute. And yeah, just us on the tour bus. I love to get some little footage of any type of trip that I take out, like of the city, because we were definitely not in the city at this point. We were like about 2 hours or so away. So just taking this beautiful scenery. Like, this is what I miss about Colombia the most, other than it being cheap. It's just so much to take in, so much scenery. I'm not even the biggest of nature people, but like, you come here and you just can't help it. And look at my nails in the way, guys. I swear. And here we are now on the boat ride, because it's, you know, with any tour, you don't just ever go to the place and that's it. You have to do a couple things first. So we are going to see one of Pablo Escobar's many houses. I feel like that's what we did a lot on this trip. We just went to go, you know, it's just a lot of historical stuff. And fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to see it, this man was a part of a lot of the history here. So, yeah, we're just chilling. We're about to get off and go see his spot. And now look, here we are. Look how fast that happened. How fast we got off the boat. It's just insane how, like, this place hasn't been touched in years and it still looks like somebody could live there almost. I mean, all they got to do is fix a few things, but like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. It's just, it felt so surreal like to be there. And even though it was so beautiful, like this area right here, you know, it's just breathtaking views. I mean, this obviously you could see the carnage, you know, that was done quite some years ago, and they just left it intact, and now they use this area for tours, and here we all are.
It's not the dimension of this house is not because of the dynamite. It's because people said
Shit. This is intense. And I thought I know how to walk. Oh. Damn. Oh, shit. Where do we go?
We got 1 hour, little mama.
Not 1 hour.
Oh, is that rain?
Hell no, better not be. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
Fuck, I can't check the weather out.
Right. No service up here.
Oh shit, it's definitely better rain. Alright, mama. Let's do this.
Got this. Either way,
Come on.
I'm gonna get caught in the rain.
Right, either way. Fuck up.
So the woman who made it up here in 3 minutes or less, she gotta be like in Derrick Henry shape. Fuck. He will be up here with his chains. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. This is no joke. No joke. Reach out the top. Oh, fuck. Pero jueputa llegamos. Yo, we made it up here 700 steps later. Yep. I'm gonna show y'all the views, but I can't believe I did it. That was one of the hardest things I ever done. No lie. Look, it started raining, obviously. My hair looks like shit. But I'm very proud of myself, and I swear I'm gonna figure out this GoPro shit one way or another. But now we gotta go the fuck back downstairs. That's the problem. Well, walking up is harder than going down. Fuck it. So basically, this was my vlog trip in less than 20 minutes. Don't get me wrong, I definitely feel like I could have done more, and there were times I was like, damn, I should have recorded this or that, but I was really just trying to live in the moment. You know how that is. But yeah, look at these views. I guess that 700 step walk was definitely worth it. I'm looking at it and getting exhausted again, but no, it was a lot of fun. Don't know if I'd do it again, but look at this. Awesome. This country is beautiful. This city is phenomenal. There's so much to do. I truly hope that you guys come out to Medellín at least once in your lives. I will definitely be coming back, and I will see you soon in whatever I decide.